Welcome to another episode of the Swine and Cheesy Hour with your host, the Todd Father, also known as the Toddy Boy. He goes by many names and many personalities. Please enter the conversation if you want to share. And now, let me introduce you to... Ladies and gentlemen, I always love that boxing. Entry when they do that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I do it. So I decided to come on this morning. You know, I'm looking at the background and I'm trying. I want to get the blue sky. It's all blown out. I wish you could do some. What is it? White balancing. So, well, I hope you could hear me. And yeah, see, here's what we got this morning. That's what we got this morning already. So I just hope you could hear me. Give me a thumbs up or give me a hey video. Do you see Albert? Do you hear me? Give me a thumbs, a little morning burp. I got my coffee going. I love that. It has to say coffee because otherwise I don't know what I'm drinking. So I just want to test this. I want to make sure I got audio going. I got my coffee, and I do. Going. I love that. I do. You got it. Perfect. So welcome everyone to the morning and the new day. You saw the blue in the background there. So this is a lovely Friday, which in my neighborhood is garbage day. Pretty much in my garbage life. That's a garbage day in the garbage life. So if you want to join the conversation, join live. You can come on live. You could comment. It's good to see people. And so I decided to come on this morning. I always wanted to do a morning coffee, like every morning, get this going and get people on. But we had some reason why I did it is because I went over my day and people had some interesting things to say. So today's schedule, people had some interesting things to say on my schedule. So wake up and have coffee. And that's what I'm doing here. So I'm going a little keto, not ashamed to admit it. Yes, I am, because that means I have too much going on in my belly. Remember that in Mike Myers, my belly. What movie was that? Austin Powers. Come to my belly. He played that big Scottish guy. My belly. He was great in that. Albert, come on over, buddy. You could have some coffee. Albert, anyone wants to come over? You know, maybe we could do a live coffee talk from the Hollywood Hills, where if you could see the hills. Come on, blue. Come on. I have to go backwards and you could see a little blue. Well, you could see the hills in the background. I don't like the blown out in the back, but that's how it is. So, that's his name. Mike Myers played Fat Bastard. Can we say that live? Can we say fat? So, maybe in the hip hop world, it would be PHAT bastard, fat bastard, right? Let me see if I could comment. I don't think I can't post comments to my own. Isn't that weird? Let me see if I could post a comment to. That is so weird that I can't post my own comment. Oh, there's the garbage outside. I want to try to post a comment. Let me see if I could post my own comment. Come on. Let's talk about our nephew. I don't do that in private. I don't know what about, but no, let me see if I could do that comment. So I'm commenting on myself. Here we go. Fat bastard. That's the new hip hop version. So anyone could join the conversation, join live. So that I have my coffee there. Then we have the rest of my schedule. Follow command to wish happy birthday to Facebook friends. You know how you get that reminder, because these are your real friends, and your real friends, you need to be reminded about their birthday, right? I mean, really, if they're your real friends, you really don't need a reminder. But my plan is because I don't have time to wish happy birthdays all day long. Happy birthday to everybody. I want to do an annual party or a one annual. And let me see. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to share the audio. And this is my happy birthday to, let me see if that's the one. That's not the one. We want that one out. We want this. We're going back to this. And because we got some fun things coming up for you folks, but which is the one I want? That's the one I want. Okay. Here we go. My lovely wife is going to wish everybody a happy birthday. So she's just great. She's great. She is playing her birthday song. How wonderful is she? Happy birthday. This is general for everybody. Birthday to us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was my wonderful wife. No, not looking. Wait, is she still on here? Wait. Oh, there's more Paulina. Well, we're gonna get rid of that right now. I have more. I could always share Paulina. Now you weren't able to hear that audio, or you were? I'm hearing that you couldn't. So I'm very upset about that because I don't like. There's something wrong with. Couldn't hear Paulina sing, and I was sharing the. You got to try that again. Give me the thumbs up if you couldn't. If you couldn't hear. I don't understand that. I'm upset with that because we want. I could hear her. Oh, let me try it again. Tell me if you could hear her. Can you hear her? Can you hear her? More Paulina. More legs. Can you hear her now? Tell me if you could hear her. Yay. Birthday, dear everyone. Who needs Jimmy Page or Eddie Van Halen when you got this? Birthday to us. Look how cute she is. She's just a charmer. You gotta love her. She's just a charmer. So let me stop that stream and go back. And there we are, back to the ugly dude. So good. I like a grandmother. Good. That's better than when I used to say. So we got that out of the way. We got that out of the way with the so we wish the happy birthday. And then you notice, you ever get those requests, post, please share, copy and paste to prove you're my friend, for diabetes, for lupus, for cancer. I sympathize with all those causes. But if I'm busy sharing every person's desire. What can't you just accept me as a friend without having to share every one of your posts? Has anyone even shared has 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 anyone even shared this Toddcast? Please share the Toddcast. So uh so that's that. I answer emails. I want to take a quick break to, there was I like to keep everything on the upper tone. Um but what happened was, we know about the LA cops that were shot, and uh the reward has gone up to uh $675,000. $675,000. Now I'm going to show you the video of this, and believe me, for $675,000, someone knows who this is, and someone is going to turn them in for six. And I'm going to show you why. Um, I'm going to show you why. So let me share this screen. Share it, and I'm going to play it. Okay, here we go. Now, okay, so look at this guy running. There is no way you don't know who this guy is. If you look at that little guy, look at with his little stubby legs, you got to be able to catch. I would turn that guy. If I see a guy running like that, I will turn that guy in so fast for $675,000. Are you crazy? That's maybe he runs like a girl. Maybe, but you know what? I just think I think he runs too fast for a girl. But no, you will get more, Albert. If you share, you will get more friends, more likes, especially if they see Paulina. They will like that. Oh, you see the blue in the background, but my face is dark. Oh man, I had which side is that? It's the dark side. I'm on the dark side. Do you want to join my dark side? You couldn't handle my dark side. My light side is darker than all your dark side. So let's go back to the list. Today's list. Let me see if no one's coming on live. I'm doing this all alone. Okay, so somebody, I'm hoping I get a scam phone call. I want you to see how I handle those. I want you to see how I handle those. I handle them a special way for my special scamming friends. Someone wanted me to explain burn notice because there we go. Albert says the right thing. I would turn him in for $675 and ticket forgiveness. Right? Ticket. You never get a ticket. Turn that guy in. How do people not know who that guy is? Every see, there we go. Every gun, maybe, how they have ballistics on. Why don't they take the ballistics of every gun? Like every gun, even if it's brand new, shoot it and like a fingerprint, and list the gun ballistics, right? If you're making a gun, manufacture a gun. I'm going to suggest that. I don't know if that's possible. I want to call Smith and Wesson, but I mean, I don't know the constitutionality of it. But why not get the ballistics of a gun, and then you match the bullet, and where'd the gun go? Was it stolen? Was it somebody's gun? And so that's it. Yeah, we like this. I would turn them in for free too if I knew who it was. But if they're going to give you $675,000, you might as well take it. I mean, this is one creepy dude. I'll tell you, this is one. And there is nobody that should be. I know some people that defend this stuff. This is disgusting if you defend any of this stuff. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's show it again. Let's show it again. Look at this little guy. That's a guy. That's a guy. With his little stubby legs running. Got to get that guy. Too many. Yes, Albert is right. Too many guns out there now. But you might as well start. Might as well, let's get a handle on it. They want gun control. I would think this is one way you could easily track people down. So, let's see. Oh, so someone was asking about Burn Notice. Now, Burn Notice is on Amazon. Who watches Burn Notice out there? Who is a Burn Notice? Now, I love that show. Like, there was another show. I'll have to check out that link that Mr. Trapper Hollywood, under his name, there's a pseudonym, Mr. Trapper Haywood. I am sure he will be sought out. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope they find him. $675,000. Someone's going to turn that dude in. So Burn Notice. I like people getting the criminal. Like, you all know the Dexter story. Dexter was my neighbor for a while. And I love that even though he was a serial killer, he was getting the bad people. I love getting the bad people. I don't like things where the bad people come out ahead. I'm watching, there was one on about these Miami gangsters. Let's hope reward equals results. So I like when the gangsters get caught. I like criminals getting caught. So Burn Notice is about a spy, a former like CIA or really deep secret agent who's like super good. He scares the world, criminals all over the world. Now he's better than James Bond. And I'm going to tell you the story about James Bond, how he goes Bond, James Bond. So he was burned, meaning he lost his position. He got kicked out of the CIA or whatever, the deep spy ring, and he's trying to get his name back. And in the meantime, this show went about 7-8 seasons. He goes after criminals, and he helps people defend themselves against criminals. And I love that. I don't like the Godfather type stuff. I don't like shows where criminals get ahead. I know there's one about the Miami thing going on, and I just personally, I love when who's that guy? I love him. He's like an English guy. Yeah, I'm gonna say something about this. This is about the Middle East Pact. It's very funny that it was a great peace agreement, but everyone who hates Trump doesn't like this agreement. I mean, the partisanship should not take place in a case like this. That should be praised by everyone, something like that. So, the show is just, I really like Burn Notice. I don't like when criminals, what's the guy's name that he's bald and he was in Transporter. Who is that guy? I love that guy. He just beats the crap out of people. I love that. You gotta love. It's like Vicarious. Everybody wants to beat the crap out of somebody. If you don't, you got a good, peaceful heart, and maybe you should be like a yogi. You should be a Yogi Berra. You should be on top of the Himalayas. But I don't have that peace in my heart. If you're a bad person, you need to feel the consequences. Yeah, I feel bad that you ended up that way. And I would never want to go in the direction you went, because maybe Jason, that's it. I love Jason Strahan. I love that guy. He just kicks the crap out of everybody. I'd like to see a movie with him and who's the funny Asian guy? I love that guy too. He's always in like dual movie. He's always got Handsome Rob. How about Handsome Todd? By the way, your comments are about 15 seconds after I talk. So, or before I talk. So you'll hear this. Jason Stray. If he was Jewish, I guess he'd be Jacob Strahan, right? You know what? Fauda is another good show about the Israeli Defense Forces. Jackie Chan. That would be the two J's, Jason and Jackie. That would be a good movie. Maybe I should write it. Huh. Yeah, that'll go far. That I could write something like that. So, where are we now? So the burn notice, we did that. Oh, I was going to explain. I found out James Bond. You ever notice, like, when he introduces himself, he goes Bond, James Bond. Well, he doesn't go James Bond. He goes much more confident. Bond, James Bond. So how that happened was he, in one of the first episodes or the book, he meets a woman and he asks what her name is or something. She goes like Grace, Princess Grace, something like that. So then she goes, what's your name? And he goes, Bond, James Bond. He repeated what she said. So that's how that came about. Let's see. You know my favorite? Yes, Handsome Todd. Yes. Handsome Todd. So then do the crime and pay the time. Problems Hollywood celebrities pay to bail them out. Not only do celebrities pay to bail them out, these guys don't even get bail anymore. So did you see that? Did you see that one? That in Lancaster, I guess it's Pennsylvania. They stopped the riots. $1 million bail. $1 million. That's fantastic. And what happens? The father of one of the girls complains that how dare they? Well, why don't you teach your kid a little discipline and not have her going looting and burning down stores, and you won't have a bail problem. Now she's going to have a record. Good for her. You know, I don't know what happened to these. I don't know, like, just how did they get so angry? But I heard they're getting $18 an hour. I don't know if a girl like that's getting $18 an hour, but so let's see what else we got going on here. Oh, so here's one. I had a copyright infringement. You know, I'm like Mr. Copyright Infringement. You know, maybe I'll do a little copyright infringement right now. I don't know. This might be public domain, but if you've been watching, I'm going to show you two. This is one of my favorites.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
Oops. Sorry about that. I thought I had time to blow my nose. Yeah, wait. This is my blow my nose time.
Hey, I'm from Jersey. Are you from Jersey?
So there we go. I wanted to. So I had a little copyright infringement. We did a little analysis of a show the other day, and we played the show. So YouTube took it off. They gave me a copyright infringement. And now I'm on a 90-day suspension from YouTube live streaming. I thought it was like, okay, you get 3 strikes to do it. But no, they give you 1 strike and they ban you for 30 days for live streaming. So that's kind of a bummer to live stream and then get 30 days, 90 days of banning. So I can't be doing that stuff anymore. So, you know, even though I'm gonna tell you something. I was gonna do something. I had some Bengay and some itch cream. Let's put it that way. And this was happening in the bubble. And, you know, one morning I was just like, I had a bad back. So I'm doing the itch cream and the bubble, the burn cream on my back. And, you know, sometimes you get a little jock itch or something. So one morning I was just so tired. And I put the itch cream on my back, and I put the Bengay on my balls. Oh my, the burning that was going on was insane. Do not put Bengay on your balls because it heats up and your balls are very sensitive. And it was like a fire. It was like teabagging my balls in a match, in a campfire. That's how much that burned. So I'm gonna here we go.
So what do you think?
Well, it looks like an allergic reaction. Have you been applying anything to your genital region?
Just the usual waitresses and actresses. Oh, wait, does Grecian formula count?
Grecian formula. You tried to get the gray out of your pubic hair?
No, I wanted to leave a little silver around the sides. You know, look distinguished.
Distinguished. That's interesting. We have a saying in my country. You can put a tuxedo on a goat, but still a goat.
Yeah, well, we have a saying in my country, too. Help me, my balls are on fire.
I'm telling you, if you put Bengay, do not, even if you put Bengay on your back, don't scratch your balls. Your balls, you can. I'm telling you, it was like being torched. It was, I put that, and I was screaming, and the people in the room next door, keep it down in there. And I'm like, but give me, you got a fire extinguisher for my balls. And they were just, oh my God. My balls. So I had to like run down to the ice bucket and fill up the ice and come back and then set my balls in there and cool them off. Whew. Now, so just be careful when you got your little jock itch. So thanks for joining. That was a little coffee talk. I don't want to take the rest of your day up. Glad you could join me. And we'll have 2 minutes of commercials. I need some sponsors, don't I? So good. I'm glad you could join. I had a good time. Thinking maybe going a little morning coffee talk every morning. And I'm on the West Coast, so I could do that and then get the East Coast going. On the East Coast, it was a little tough because I would be up and hope the ice. Well, the lucky thing was, with the ice, then if I had friends come over, I already had ice, and they had a little ball flavor to them, and they didn't know that, so I dropped them in the drink, and there you go. Yeah, I YouTube jail. I've been in YouTube jail. I've been in Facebook jail. As long as I don't go to regular jail, I'm happy. So, all righty, boys and girls, thanks for joining. I will hopefully come on maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll make this a regular thing. Make sure you have your coffee, and that's our swine and cheesy hour for today. I got to go see how much money I lost in the stock market. Have a great day.